Hey fam, welcome back for another breakdown. This one is gonna be a little different from my previous stuff here. So let's get to it and let me show you how I made this shot. My concept was pretty simple. I wanted a low angle shot of me lying on bed, scrolling on my phone with a tungsten monochromatic look. I also wanted to have an only lamp to motivate the light in the room and also to have a high contrast look. So first off, I put a B7C light inside my lamp. This light was set to 3200 Kelvin, which make a perfect warm lamp look without being too orange. I also added the pieces of toilet paper and tape it to it to soften this light a little. Then I decided to add a very subtle exposure in the right side of the frame. Because it makes sense the main lamp light will reach there too. So I took another lamp with a B7C with the same terms and positioned it a little back from the frame. This light gave me a little pop in the ceiling and helped me to get a more dynamic image. Now after I got a practical light in my shot, I got a good motivation to light me. So I took a boom stand and attached an F22C to it with a layer of diffusion and grid. You can see how it made a soft and directional light on me as I needed here. But I had one problem with it. This light spilled to a little spot in the frame that I didn't think was necessary, so I decided to block it. I blocked it with a reflector that was leaning on the light fixture, so this light did not reach this part of my leg. So now after I added my key light and adjusted to my taste, I wanted to have a little more contrast on the left side in the frame. So I put a huge reflector on the wall near to me with a black side towards me. This reflector stopped the light of my key light to reach the wall and reflect back to me, and gave me a little more contrast on the left side of the frame. Because the main focus here was the scrolling on the phone, I decided to add a little fill to have a slight exposure on the phone. So for this I needed a narrow and directional light. I did it easily with a tube light on a floor stand, and I also covered the top of the tube with a shirt taped to it, to stop this light from getting to the wall behind me. Then I added the M32 light and tapped it to my phone. This light gave a feeling of light coming from the phone to my fingers, so it adds some realism to the shot. Now let me show you the final look I got. Hope you enjoyed this lights and breakdown. I'm going to bring you some new stuff every week, so see you again next time.